Good day, everyone. Welcome to our panel discussion entitled, How Can We Reduce Plastic Waste in Our Environment? This discussion aims to explore different perspectives on how we can minimize plastic pollution, one of the biggest environmental challenges we face today. Our goal is to promote sustainable practices, create awareness, and encourage responsible action to ensure a cleaner and healthier planet for future generations. Joining me today are our panelists from both sides. Representing the affirmative team, we have Divine Amora, Angela Bitangcol, and Rochelle Parcon. On the opposing team, we have Charmaine Madalo, Angel Subala, and Clarissa Suson. Let us begin our meaningful discussion on how we can all take part in reducing plastic waste. Plastic waste continues to fill our oceans, clog our drainage systems, and harm wildlife. According to the United Nations Environment Program 2023, the world produces about 430 million tons of plastic annually, two-thirds of which are short-lived products that soon become waste. The question remains, how do we effectively reduce plastic waste in our environment? Let's hear first from our affirmative team.
Thank you. I strongly believe that we can reduce plastic waste by promoting biodegradable and eco-friendly alternatives. For example, instead of plastic bags, we can use paper, banana leaves, or cornstarch-based packaging. These materials decompose faster and don't harm the environment. According to a study by Science Advance 2022, biodegradable materials can reduce up to 70% of landfill plastic waste when used properly.
Another effective way is to improve recycling systems and waste segregation. Most households throw plastics mixed with other garbage, making recycling difficult. If we provide color-coded bins and accessible recycling centers, we can give plastics a second life instead of adding to pollution. In fact, the ENR Philippines at the year 2023 reported that cities with strict waste segregation reduced their plastic waste by 35%.
Lastly, the government can support sustainable businesses through incentives and education. When companies use eco-friendly packaging, they should be rewarded through tax benefits. At the same time, schools can educate students about the effects of plastic pollution, helping the next generation develop a zero-waste mindset. As UNESCO 2022 emphasized, environmental education plays a key role in building a sustainable future.
Thank you to our affirmative panelists. Now let's hear the other side from our opposing team.
Thank you. Reducing plastic waste sounds good, but it's not that easy. The cost of biodegradable materials is still too high. So for small businesses, switching to paper or bamboo packaging is expensive. According to World Bank 2023, eco-friendly packaging can cost 3 times more than the plastic. So while the idea is good, the reality is challenging.
Also, we face a lack of discipline and poor enforcement. Even with plastic bans, people still use and throw plastics irresponsibly. Without strict implementation, these policies remain ineffective. The Philippine Daily Inquirer of 2023 even reported that some cities lifted their bans because of poor compliance.
Lastly, we must consider the economic dependence on the plastic industry. Many Filipinos work in plastic manufacturing and packaging. If we suddenly ban plastics, thousands could lose their jobs. We need a gradual, realistic transition, not an immediate ban.
Thank you, panelists. Let's now move to our guided questions. To the affirmative team, some say banning plastics will hurt small businesses. How do you respond to that?
That's a valid concern, but there are low-cost eco-friendly options like reusable cloth bags and recycled paper packaging. The government can also help small businesses by giving subsidies or training on sustainable packaging. Transition may be slow, but it's possible.
Good point. Now, for the opposing team, if we don't act soon, what could be the long-term consequence of continuing plastic dependence?
If we continue this way, plastic pollution will definitely worsen. However, we should focus first on improving waste collection and recycling systems rather than completely removing plastics. Balance is important.
Thank you. It seems both sides agree that action is needed, but differ in how fast and how far we should go.
Reducing plastic waste is not impossible. It just requires collective effort. Through innovation, education, and discipline, we can protect our environment and ensure a cleaner future.
We agree that actions is important, but it should be realistic and inclusive. We must first build systems that support alternatives and protect livelihoods before making drastic changes.
Thank you to our panelists for their meaningful insights. To conclude, reducing plastic waste is everyone's responsibility, from individuals and communities to industries and governments. Whether through innovation or improved policies, what matters most is taking action today to secure a sustainable tomorrow. That ends our panel discussion. Thank you, and may we all continue to care for our planet.